Hello, good evening. Preterm birth is an important problem of pregnancy. Babies born prematurely can have lifelong health problems. I'd like to tell you about the Cervical Support device, which is an improved treatment for cervical insufficiency, a pregnancy complication leading to preterm birth. The cervix is the bottom of the uterus. It's located here. In normal pregnancy, the cervix stays closed as the baby grows. At term, painful contractions open the cervix and the baby delivers. But in cases of cervical insufficiency, the cervix opens too early and without contractions. The graphic shows preterm cervical opening with the fetal membranes coming through. And when preterm cervical opening leads to preterm birth, the consequences for the baby can be severe. The current treatment is a Cerclage suture, and Cerclage procedures are performed in 15,000 patients per year in the United States. The suture is placed around the cervix to hold the cervix closed. The suture is secured with a knot, and then at delivery, the knot is cut and the suture is removed. But the Cerclage has not changed in decades, and it's not good enough. At our hospital in Boston, when the Cerclage was in place, 22% of patients still suffered a miscarriage or a preterm birth before 28 weeks. Also, maternal complications can occur when the Cerclage causes cervical laceration or becomes displaced. At Cx Therapeutics, we have a new treatment for this problem, which will improve efficacy and reduce adverse effects. Here's the key point. The current treatment does not adapt to changes that occur as the baby grows. The bag of water can come through the cervix even though the Cerclage is in place and the baby delivers prematurely. Our innovation is the Cervical Support device. It's a personalized approach to treatment rather than a one-size-fits-all Cerclage. The device is placed around the cervix like the current treatment, but our device allows for adjustable compression over time, and this is a completely novel concept. Adjustable compression will prevent preterm birth by keeping the cervix closed as the baby grows. Additionally, external polymer tubes with increased surface area provide safer and more effective compression. In addition, the device will be easier to place and easier to remove compared to a Cerclage. In addition to benefiting the newborn and the patient, the device will save the insurer's money. As many of you know, the care of NICU babies is very expensive. The graph shows our delivery data with Cerclage patients. On the x-axis is gestational age of delivery. On the y-axis is the percent of pregnant patients. At the start, 100% are pregnant, but as deliveries occur, the graph goes down. Shifting this curve just 2 weeks to the right with a device that works better than Cerclage would save lives and save NICU costs. At the current time, we have a proof of concept model and 3D parts have been printed. Regarding intellectual property, a provisional patent has been submitted. The IP is owned by Tufts Medical Center in Boston. Cx Therapeutics is a faculty spinoff and has an option on the IP. We are very pleased this month when the NIH informed us of their intent to fund our phase 1 STTR. In terms of regulatory planning, we expect to have a pre-submission meeting with the FDA to discuss device classification in 2021. We're asking for support from M2D2 to help generate proof of concept testing for the FDA. We expect to benefit from the extensive polymer experience at UMass for aspects of device design, and we'd appreciate guidance on regulatory strategy and commercialization. My name is Michael House, and I'm the president of Cx Therapeutics. Before becoming a clinician, I spent 5 years in the medical device industry. My clinical practice is high-risk obstetrics, and research focus is on the cervical component of preterm birth. Thank you.